Eddie Rickenbacker's first victory, a tale of perseverance and humility. Welcome to an in-depth exploration of a pivotal moment in aerial combat history. Today, we delve into the story of Captain Eddie Rickenbacker, America's ace of aces during the Great War. His journey to becoming the top American fighter pilot of World War I was not one of instant success, but rather a testament to perseverance, strategic acumen, and humility. Join us as we examine his first aerial victory, a critical milestone that shaped his illustrious career and advanced the tactics of aerial warfare. The gradual path to combat. Eddie Rickenbacker's introduction to aerial combat was a gradual and arduous process. Unlike counterparts who amassed victories from their inaugural flights, Rickenbacker faced an array of challenges that tested his resolve. Mechanical malfunctions, unfavorable weather conditions, and elusive enemies characterized his early missions. These experiences, though disheartening, were instrumental in honing his instincts and technical proficiency. Rickenbacker reflected on these trials, stating, "Had I won my first victory during my first trips over the lines, I believe I would never have survived a dozen combats." This acknowledgement underscores the importance of experience over instant success, a concept that resonates deeply within military strategy and aviation disciplines. Idle days and restless pilots. In April 1918, the weather over the Western Front was notoriously unpredictable. For days, incessant rain rendered flying operations impossible, grounding the pilots of the 94th Aero Squadron. The squadron, stationed near Toul in France, found itself in a state of enforced idleness. Pilots, eager to engage the enemy and prove their mettle, grew restless. The impact of weather on aerial operations cannot be overstated. Beyond the physical limitations, the psychological effect on pilots was significant. The anticipation of combat, juxtaposed with the inability to act, created a tension that tested the mental fortitude of even the most seasoned aviators. The call to action. On April 29th, a break in the weather provided the long-awaited opportunity. At approximately 1200 hours, the sun pierced through the cloud cover, signaling a potential resumption of flight operations. Captain James Norman Hall and Lieutenant Rickenbacker were designated for patrol duty later that afternoon. At 1700 hours, urgent communication from French headquarters at Beaumont reported an enemy two-seater aircraft crossing Allied lines, a rare incursion that demanded immediate response. With engines primed and aircraft readied, Hall and Rickenbacker prepared to intercept. However, orders arrived to await Major Raoul Lufberry, the leading ace of the squadron, which posed a strategic dilemma. Time was of the essence. Every moment's delay could result in the enemy's escape. Taking the initiative. Assessing the situation, Rickenbacker identified a speck against the northern clouds, an aircraft that matched the reported enemy's position. Recognizing the urgency, he advocated for immediate departure, emphasizing the risk of losing their quarry. Captain Hall, valuing initiative and situational awareness, concurred. Without further hesitation, the two pilots took to the skies. The ascent was swift, their Newport 28s, aircraft known for their exceptional climb rates, performing optimally. This decision exemplified the critical nature of timely action in combat operations, where adherence to protocol must be balanced against operational effectiveness. A case of mistaken identity. As Rickenbacker advanced towards the aircraft, he found himself diverging from Hall's flight path. Determined to intercept, he broke formation, a calculated risk given the potential of facing enemy aircraft alone. Skillfully maneuvering into an advantageous position beneath the target, he prepared to fire. However, just before engaging, a crucial detail caught his eye: the distinct roundel of the French air service beneath the wings of the airplane. The realization that he had nearly engaged an ally struck him profoundly. This near error highlighted the challenges of aerial identification and the importance of precise recognition skills, a subject of significant concern in aerial warfare doctrine. Confronted with his mistake, Rickenbacker disengaged immediately. The French crew, unaware of his presence until that moment, were left in astonishment. This incident, while a relief that no friendly fire occurred, underscored the perils of misidentification in combat zones, a topic warranting meticulous attention in pilot training and operational protocols. Engaging the true enemy. Regrouping with Hall, Rickenbacker was met not with reprimand, but with understanding, a testament to the professionalism and camaraderie within the squadron. Hall's decision to proceed toward Pont-à-Mousson suggested he had identified an actual enemy presence. Their adjusted flight path soon revealed a German False D3 scout approaching from the north. The False D3, with its distinctive tapered wings and robust airframe, was a formidable adversary. Recognizing the tactical advantage, Hall began climbing into the sun, utilizing its glare to conceal their position, a classic aerial combat tactic designed to exploit the element of surprise. The aerial engagement. Executing a coordinated attack, Hall initiated a dive toward the faults. Rickenbacker, adhering to strategic principles, ascended to a higher altitude to cut off potential escape routes, a maneuver requiring precise calculation of speed, trajectory, and enemy capabilities. The German pilot, belatedly aware of his peril, attempted evasive action by banking and diving, a testament to his training and aircraft's performance. However, this response played into the hands of his pursuers. Rickenbacker engaged in a steep dive, thrusting his Newport to its limits. The structural integrity of the aircraft, under such stress, was a calculated risk, considering the known issues with fabric detachment at high speeds. Nevertheless, Rickenbacker's pursuit was relentless. Closing within 150 yards, he calibrated his machine gun sights, a process demanding both precision and steadiness amidst the turbulence of high-speed flight. Upon firing, the tracers illuminated the path of his rounds, allowing real-time adjustment of aim, a practice critical in the era before advanced targeting systems. The moment of triumph. The impact of Rickenbacker's sustained fire became evident as the Pfalz's control surfaces showed signs of compromise. The enemy aircraft's trajectory became erratic, indicative of a wounded pilot or mechanical failure. At approximately 2,000 feet altitude, the Pfalz entered a descent that culminated in a crash just within German lines. This engagement not only marked Rickenbacker's first confirmed aerial victory, but also exemplified effective application of pursuit curves, deflection shooting, and energy management, key concepts in aerial combat tactics. Reflection and recognition. Captain Hall rejoined Rickenbacker, his aircraft performing celebratory maneuvers that conveyed both congratulations and camaraderie. Despite the renewed intensity of anti-aircraft fire, commonly referred to as Archy, the pilots experienced a moment of shared triumph. Their return to base was met with enthusiastic acclaim. Confirmation of the victory had preceded them, relayed by French forces who had witnessed the engagement. Ground crew, fellow pilots, and commanding officers acknowledged the significance of the achievement. Within the military aviation community, recognition from one's peers holds profound significance. Rickenbacker's integration into the ranks of combat-proven pilots solidified his status within the squadron. However, he maintained a reflective perspective, cognizant of the factors contributing to his success. The importance of humility and continued learning. Rickenbacker attributed his victory not solely to his abilities, but also to the strategic environment facilitated by Hall's presence. He emphasized the indispensable value of experience, continuous learning, and humility, qualities essential for sustained effectiveness in aerial combat. He observed self-distrust rather as the quality to which many a pilot owes his protracted existence. This perspective aligns with modern understandings of the psychology of combat aviation, where overconfidence can lead to complacency and fatal errors. The proposed decoration and regulations. In recognition of their accomplishment, General Gérard of the French Sixth Army proposed awarding Hall and Rickenbacker the Croix de Guerre with Palm, a prestigious decoration for acts of valor. However, prevailing United States military regulations precluded American officers from accepting foreign awards at that time. This incident underscores the complexities of international military cooperation and the regulatory frameworks governing such interactions. Despite the inability to formally receive the decoration, the intent of the honor was sincerely appreciated by both pilots. Eddie Rickenbacker's first victory was more than a personal milestone. It was a confluence of preparedness, opportunity, and collaboration. His trajectory from this point forward was marked by continued excellence, culminating in 26 confirmed aerial victories and the Medal of Honor. His experiences contributed to the evolving tactics of air combat and highlighted the strategic importance of air superiority. The legacy of Rickenbacker and the 94th Aero Squadron endures as a testament to the impact of individual skill harmonized with collective effort, a principle that remains central in contemporary military doctrine. The story of Eddie Rickenbacker's ascent to ace status offers timeless insights into the art and science of aerial warfare. It illustrates the critical interplay between technical proficiency, psychological resilience, and ethical conduct. For experts in the field, his experiences reinforce the importance of rigorous training, adaptability, and the continuous pursuit of knowledge. As we reflect on the evolution of combat aviation from its nascent stages in World War I to the advanced platforms of today, the foundational lessons remain pertinent. The courage and dedication of pioneers like Rickenbacker paved the way for advancements that define modern air power. We invite you to engage further with this pivotal chapter of military history. For a comprehensive understanding, consider exploring primary sources such as Rickenbacker's memoir, Fighting the Flying Circus, and archival military records. Your insights and perspectives are valuable. Share them in the comments below. If this analysis resonated with you, please like this video, subscribe to our channel for more expert-level content, and share with colleagues and peers interested in the profound lessons of history.